Getting proper bass into a tighter cabin space or an older vehicle without butchering the interior can honestly be a massive headache. Most small enclosures just sound muddy or flat out refuse to push any real air when you turn the volume up. But Pyle took a different swing at this problem with their little 6.5-inch driver, and what they managed to squeeze out of something this compact is honestly surprising. Out of the box, the first thing you notice is just how surprisingly heavy the thing feels in your hands. That hefty 30-ounce magnet adds some serious weight to the chassis, meaning it has the physical backing to actually move some sound without feeling cheap or hollow. It uses a non-pressed paper cone paired up with a treated foam surround that looks pretty traditional, but the build quality feels sturdy enough to handle some heavy vibrations over long road trips. Now, hook this up to a decent amplifier using the spring-loaded push-down terminals, which are thankfully robust enough not to strip out right away, and it starts to show its character. Pyle rates this little powerhouse anywhere from 300 up to 600 watts of peak muscle, and honestly, it punches way above its weight class. Thanks to the dual 4-ohm voice coil setup, wiring it down gives you decent flexibility depending on what your amp can handle. The sound stays surprisingly tight and punchy whether it is mounted in a sealed box, a vented enclosure, or even an open-air setup, though sealed usually gives it that nice, crisp pop. It is not going to rattle the windows off a neighboring car at a stoplight, obviously, because physics is still physics, and the low-end rumble has its natural limits at this size. Sometimes on extremely demanding tracks with heavy sub-bass drops, you can tell it is working right at the edge of its comfort zone, and it might lose a tiny bit of absolute clarity if the gains are cranked too high. But for anyone trying to upgrade factory audio in a compact car, a boat, or an RV without sacrificing half their trunk space, this little unit hits way harder than it has any right to, making it a pretty solid little pick if you're tight on room but still want your music to actually growl.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.